Hello, welcome. This is Samir again. Back with one more Facebook Live video. And in this series of live videos, we talk about messenger bots. So welcome again. Thank you if you are joining live or if you're watching this replay. Thanks for checking this out. And if you're joining, say hello in comment. Again, this is Samir with Chatbot Marketing Center, and we talk messenger bots here. I've been doing this series of live videos where my hope is to show you how to build marketing messenger bots from scratch and how to build marketing messenger bots that produce results. And I am trying to show you like all the details, each and every step of the way. That's why I'm here every day and trying to show you all the details. So please say hello in the comment if you're joining. Ask questions about chatbots, artificial intelligence, messenger bots, marketing, business. So far what we have done is we have talked about how to get started building a messenger bot, which tools we need. We have been using something called ManyChat.com. I will continue to use that tool. I will, in few sessions, few episodes, I'll bring in one more tool, Chatfuel. We'll start using that. So we talked about the tool and we have talked about different steps that we need to get started. We have hooked up the bot with Facebook page because we need a Facebook business page in order to build a bot. And so we went through that process. If you're interested in catching up on what I've done so far, just type in the comment, ask me, and what I'll do is I'll give you the links. I'll post the links on my Facebook feed about previous videos in case if you're looking for something. So I will continue where I left off from the last session. What I was doing is I was showing different ways of driving people to the messenger bot so that the bot can start conversation, right? It's not only so the bots are, we have to build them, but we have to at the same time, when just because you build them nobody comes, right? You might have learned the hard way. I definitely learned that in business the hard way, that people don't come just because you build. You have to not only build something really great, but you have to be good at driving people, promoting your stuff, or bringing more awareness to the right kind of people. So that's what we have been doing. We taught our bot few words. It can handle few words. It can try to respond to those words. It's very basic. It's very dumb. It doesn't know much, and that's okay. That's where we start. We can't have like a super fancy bot fast. It takes a while to kind of keep improving the bot, which learns and is able to kind of behave more like a human, right? So I will continue to build more, show you more ways of kind of driving people to the bot so that they can start the conversation. So I'm going to switch to screen sharing mode, and I'll switch to our. So here is the ManyChat window. We have been working here in the last video, and the mechanisms that drive people to the bot, they are called growth tools. The bot can be thought of as a newsletter subscription. People are subscribed to the bot as soon as they take action. They either click a button or type in a message in the messenger. They get subscribed, and our aim is to get more people to do that, more people to kind of start interacting with the bot so they can get subscribed, to the bot, and then the bot can educate them. So that's the kind of marketing bots I build. It's mainly an educational bot. It's marketing through education. That's what the bot does. So we earlier we looked at a landing page example. That's in case you don't have a website, you can use the landing page growth tool because it's fully contained. It gives you everything you need to set up a landing page that is hosted by ManyChat. And you can, from that landing page, you can give people a reason to go start interacting with your bot. And that's what we have been doing so far. So that's, let me recap. Here's the first tool. I just clicked on that. It takes us to the preview section. This is our landing page. We talked about that. We talked about the initial state. This is how initially it looks like. We have a lead magnet here. We are offering people something for free in exchange of them subscribing to the bot, right? Basically, we are sending them to the Messenger bot, and we're sending them to Messenger, and we are subscribing them to the Messenger bot or the Messenger bot list. Once they click on the button, then they are taken to the next page, which is the submitted state, because now they have submitted the information, they have submitted the interest in wanting the guide. So this is the submitted state, and I was saying in submitted state we kind of guide user along the journey. The journey is they want guide, so help them get the guide, right? They're going to get the guide in Messenger, so we drive them to Messenger. On the thank you page, the messaging of thank you page is to kind of direct them to the Messenger, because that's where they will get the guide. Now once they click on that send to Messenger button, so this is something I was talking yesterday but I did not show you yesterday, but I'm going to show you right now. Once they click here, send to Messenger, the Messenger app will fire, or on the mobile device they will get the notification, or on the desktop, if the Facebook page is open, the Messenger window will fire. And what would they see? That's what we were kind of defining here. The opt-in actions. So this is the message that they will see, but this is not the message they will see first. If it is a brand new user, if the user is clicking on the send to Messenger button for the first time here, let's say you're totally new and you're clicking on the send to Messenger button and you're taken to Messenger, what will you see? Well, I'll show you an example. You will not see this message that we are defining here. So bear with me, and if this is not clear, you just ask me in the comment section. Ask me questions. Once they click on that blue send to Messenger button, the first thing they'll see is here. Let me give you an example. I'm trying to come up with hang on 1 second, my Facebook is stuck here. Looks like it's really slow. Okay, I don't know, it just took me somewhere else. Sorry about that. Okay, there you go. Now it's bringing. Okay, so here is it. This is a business that I looked up, and I'm just trying to show you an example how when you land on a Messenger for a page for the first time, how does it look? This is how it looks, guys. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, and so yeah, I'm trying to zoom in a little bit here. So right here, you see this? This is how it'll look like. You'll see the get started button at the bottom. This is the first thing you'll see. Unless you are coming to the messenger from a Facebook ad, this is what you'll see. You'll see their logo and kind of the Facebook page cover information, but then you'll see get started button below. So that's the first thing they will see, and they need to click on that get started button. If they don't click on the get started button here, then we lose them. They leave and they are not subscribed, and we cannot keep in touch, because the condition for keeping in touch with them is that they need to interact, and the get started button is the initial way for them to interact and get started, right? So this is very critical. So one thing you can do is you have the ability to create a message here. That's you can call like a greeting, or I wouldn't say welcome message, because welcome message is the message that they get after they click get started button. But this is like a blurb, or like a business information or business description. So this business does not have that. And I recommend you put that, because like I have said earlier, you have to continue to put yourself in your customer, visitor, prospect's shoes, and you have to kind of help them progress along the journey where you want them to go, right? So of course, I'm assuming that people came here from the landing page. So they, here on the landing page, we have messaging that helps them that, if you want this guide, click this button. Then the next step of the journey is the thank you page. We are helping them, yes, thanking them for requesting the guide, and then we are reminding them that they have to go to the messenger to get the guide, right? They can click on the button. If they click on this button, this button will take them to Messenger. It will open the Messenger app, either on desktop or mobile device. Now, once they are on the Messenger, continue to help them, right? Continue to help reinforce why they are there. So I would say, like here, have that message. And I think perhaps, I don't know, maybe today or next video we'll talk about that, how to come up with that message. And yeah, so then they get started button. Once they click the get started button, then they will okay, once they click the get started button, then they'll see they'll be subscribed. Sorry, once they click the get started button, they'll be subscribed. And once they are subscribed, once they click the get started button, they will see this message, opt-in action, opt-in message, right? Because now they have opted in. They click the get started button. So now they have opted in, and this is the message they will see. So again, this message, like this is what we talked earlier. This message is talking about the guide, is talking about how they can unsubscribe, right? So we are each step of the way, we are helping user, reinforce why they are at that step and how they can go to the next step. That's what we are doing. So that's what I wanted to show, that this is when they click on that landing page send to messenger button, they don't directly land here. They don't directly see this message. This message they see after opting in. And for them to opt in, they have to click the get started button. Hopefully I made it clear. I just kind of reiterated several times. That's very important, actually, Now, so let me tell you. Okay, so what I was going to say is, I'm going back to the message, and I'm going to edit the message. So you can change the message by clicking on that edit button. That's what I just did. And then right here is our editor. Here is where we can edit the flows. Flows are the conversational flows, messaging flows. This is the conversation. This is where you define the conversation between the message and the user. It is similar to sequences, but there is a bit of a difference which we'll cover later. You can preview this. Once you are done editing, you can preview. And when you preview, it will send this first message. It'll start this conversation within Messenger, and it'll give you this link open in Messenger, which will open a Messenger window. If you have a Facebook page open, then it'll open the chat Messenger window there also. As you can see, there is a notification here because I'm trying to preview the opt-in message. So I'm going to click on that here. Yeah, so right there, for some reason, it's just the thing slows down when I start doing the live. So I'll have to figure out a way why it's slowing down so much. Okay, so I did not see get started message here, right? I saw the welcome message directly. Why? Because I had pressed get started button earlier, like when I was initially, like few videos back, when I was trying to do this for the first time, I clicked on the get started button already. I mean, I made a mistake. I was going to capture that in a video, but I did not, because I was running into a problem where it was not sending messages to Messenger. So hopefully I'm making sense, and if I'm not, please ask me in the comment and I will clarify. Just a reminder one more time, I'm Samir Ranpara. I'm with Chatbot Marketing Center. I build Facebook Messenger bots. I build marketing bots, and I'm doing this series of videos where I teach you from scratch how to build amazing messenger bots that produce results. So say hello if you're watching this replay. Ask questions, and also if you like this, please share with other people who you think might be interested. Please share this. So I'm going to continue. I just showed you I just wanted to show you that the first thing people see when they land on a new messenger window, so like the messenger is tied with either the personal profile or the business page, right? And in order to build bots, you need a business page. You can't build bots on personal profile, at least not yet. Facebook does not allow you to have messenger bot for personal profiles. It can only be for business profiles, business pages, not personal pages, right? So if you go to a brand new business page where the business page has an existing messenger bot, then the first thing you'll see is get started button, unless you came there through ad. Because Facebook ad is also one of the entry points, just like we are talking about landing page right now. So let me show you. I know quite often I talk a lot and I don't show you the thing, so I'm sorry about that if sometimes if I'm out of sync. Anyway, so this is one way for people to start talking with the bot, right? They click on this button, they go to the Messenger app, and the bot can start the conversation. The other way is Facebook ads. People can go from Facebook ad to Messenger, and then they can start the conversation. The only difference is, and of course there are other ways, and we are going to talk about that. My hope was to start one more growth tool. Hopefully I can start that. Yeah, so actually let me go there. So I went to the growth tools from the left column, and the growth tools from the left column. I'm here. So far we have talked about, so I showed you the dynamic widget earlier. I showed you the example of bar, and I will eventually build one right from scratch also. So I showed you all the steps for landing page so far, right? So that's landing page button is one way of driving people to the messenger bot or messenger app or messenger experience. Different people define it different ways. The button in the bar, in a bar at the top, dynamic bar at the top of the page, that button is also another way of driving people to the messenger. And so there are all of these are ways. The widgets are basically buttons, right? They are buttons, they sit on the website. Landing page is also a button, but it's like a fully contained landing page. Those are all buttons. That's just the button type. Now here there are some different types. There is ref URL, there are comments, there is customer chat. And my hope is we will talk through all of this one by one. Okay, so I'll show you build examples of each of them, and we'll discuss all of that. But all I was saying is, in all of these cases, when a person lands on the messenger first, they see the get started button, except for the Facebook ads, where if they're coming from Facebook ads, they don't. Now this checkbox is that's something I'm currently exploring, so I think I'll cover that the last, and I don't understand that yet very well, so I can't speak to that. But I think except for the ad, you have to interact with the bot, because that's how you are giving permission. You are when there is a get started button, there will be a message on top. So let me show you right here, right here. Oh, come on. It says when you tap get started, the business will see your public info, right? So I think that's because of the privacy rules. Facebook kind of warns them that you are about to subscribe and your public information will be exposed. Now, in light of the recent Facebook data breach and privacy problems, I think Facebook is going to be cracking down even more on all these issues. So I think there might be more stricter terms of service rules that might come down the road on how all of this plays out, because it's still new, the messenger bots. And so I'll talk as and when the opportunity arises, but hopefully that's I wanted to show. So again, I'll remind, if you're stopping by watching this replay, please say hello in the comment. Ask questions if you have, and if you find this useful, please share to other people who might be interested in this. So let's switch to one more growth tool, and then maybe I can go back to more like working more on the flows and sequences and different types of messaging. So one interesting growth tool, one interesting way of driving people to the messenger bot is this messenger ref URL. And it's actually nothing else but a link. When you use this tool, it generates a link, and it's a URL, it's a link. You can place that link. It's just like any other link, a normal link, normal hyperlink. You can put it on website pages. You can put it in emails. You can anything that supports HTML. You can put that link within apps, other apps, and things like that. So it's very versatile in that sense that you can put it anywhere. Of course, you can put it on a website, but you can also put it in social media posts. When you're making posts, if the tool allows links, HTML, then you can post it. Of course, in Facebook, the Facebook platform, you can definitely use it, like posts on your personal page, posts on your business page, posts in groups. You can use this link at all those places. And this is very relevant because Facebook algorithm keeps changing, and the way it prioritizes the personal page, the business page, the group versus the ads, it kind of shifts over the period of time, and your focus might be changing. You might be currently active in your Facebook group, Well, if you're active in your Facebook group and if you want to drive people from Facebook group to the messenger bot, to your bot, how do you do that? So you can't use comments, you can't use buttons, you can use a link. So that way, this is very kind of powerful tool for you to use. You can even use that in emails and send to your email list and things like that. So, and it's very simple because it's just basically just a link, right? So it's simple to build. So when you, let's name it. I don't know, I'm just gonna name it free, the ref URL free guide for now. And just as you might have seen, realized by now, with all other growth tools, the first thing first of all, you set up the growth tool. Here, it being a link, there isn't much to set up. So it directly takes us to opt-in actions, like the opt-in message. Once they click the link, click on the get started button, what do you want them to look at, right? So I'm going to save first, and then I'm going to edit this message. Or let me do this. Let me try to replace this message, right? Because I want to pick up the message that I built for the other growth tool. So I'm going to click replace, and here I'm going to go and find the other message. Okay, so because I did not name the message in the previous tool, see, it's a bit difficult. So not only you should name the growth tool itself, but you should name the messages also, because it will be very helpful. So if I had named my message from the previous growth tool, it would have been easier, but I just guessed because there was some activity here. So this is my message. I am going to select this message, right? I want to reuse it. So right there, I just replaced the old message with the new one, and so anyway, so let me go and name it. So this is not a new message. Free guide opt-in message. This is a generic message that we'll be reusing for different growth tools that we talk about here. So that's the way to rename is try to edit the message and then it'll let you rename. That's what I did. So now I have the free guide opt-in message. Add subscriber to sequence is something we'll cover, but not yet. We'll probably cover soon. And now I'm going to click next. I already saved, and I'm going to click next. Come on. Okay, so when you do that, you come to the setup tab, and here is your link. So this is the link that you need to give wherever, the link you need to place wherever you want it to be on in your posts or in your emails or on your website. And you also see that you see this thing called custom ref parameter. It's a bit advanced topic. We will get to that, but I'll hold off for now. So there you go. Your link is ready. You can copy URL to clipboard and then start using it. So that's very simple. Right here, I can click on the link. I just clicked on the link. It'll take me to it'll open a new messenger because I'm on my laptop. It'll open a new messenger tab in Chrome browser. And because to begin with, I was in Chrome browser. So it'll open a new tab and it will load the messenger app here. Again, my apologies. It's it's very likely my kids are doing like a wholesale streaming right now, which is slowing me down. So after I'm done, I'm going to have to go check. Um, okay, so just taking, okay, there you go, right there. It's, well, this is the welcome message, our generic free guide opt-in message. Welcome Samir, this is Samir's bot. Thanks for stopping by. If anytime you want to stop receiving messages, just type stop or unsubscribe. Can I use this chat to deliver the free guide you requested, and keep in touch, right? So there you go. So that's half hour mark. So I'm going to stop today. If you watched parts of this video, thanks for doing that if you already did that, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll try to put a reminder. I've not been doing for a couple of days because I'm still kind of figuring out where to post these videos and stuff, but hopefully I'll post a reminder because I might change the time. Thank you so much for joining. This is Samir again. In this series we talk about messenger bots, how to build them, and I'll be back. So thank you so much and have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.